Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my very first video on YouTube. My name is Jose Velez. I joined YouTube about uh, 10 years ago, roundabout, but I've never made any videos. I'm merely a spectator. I see other people's videos, I follow, and I see a lot of videos on tech, you know. Uh, and I figured, you know what? A phone like this deserves a video, at least from me. So, excuse the quality of the video. I'm actually filming this from a Note 8. Uh, and, excuse the any language or anything that I may use during the video. Uh, it's my first video, so we'll get through it eventually, right? So, a little bit of background. I've been a Samsung fan and user uh, for a very long time. I had the S4 when it first came out. I had the Note 3, the Note 4, two Note 7s before I returned them, and this Note 8 that I'm filming from. I held off from upgrading to the Note 9 or any of the 10s last year because I felt that the upgrades weren't really important to me as a Note 8 user. So originally, I said, you know what, we'll wait to see what 2020 brings, right? And around May, I decided to try something new. So I got myself an iPhone XR from the Apple Certified Pre Owned store. I had used my daughter's Apple XR iPhone, and I liked it. There were certain things I did and certain things I didn't, but overall, it was a pleasant experience. But after the 14-day trial that they give you, I felt that it wasn't for me, so I returned it. I utilized their 14-day return policy and I moved on. So when they announced the Note 20, I said, oh man, uh, it might be a good opportunity for me to upgrade. My Note 8 was getting old, and it's time for me to move on to something bigger and better. When I saw the presentation and I heard the rumors of the Note 20, I really wasn't impressed. I thought the Note 20 it's a good phone, but they had the Note 20 and then they had the Note 20 Ultra. The Note 20 Ultra is, with taxes and everything, is almost $1,500, right? So I said, you know what? If I'm going to pay that much for a phone, because I know that I was not going to pay $1,000 for the Note 20. So I said, you know what? I might as well hold off and see what else is going on. Later on in the program, this phone was announced. Now, last year, I really wanted to get my hands on the original Galaxy Fold. Unfortunately, it had a lot of problems. A lot of people had said that it felt like a beta product rather than a finished product. And originally, I wanted to get that phone, but they didn't sell it commercially in the stores for a while. And I held off on it, right? So I saw a lot of reviews on it, and it was something that I really wanted to try. I really wanted a new experience to a phone. Like I said, I had had the Note line for a long time, and my phones have primarily been Android besides the 2 week Apple experience I had in June. But I needed to try something else. And yes, this phone is $2,000. I am not going to sit here and recommend that anyone get this phone uh, and go out and shell out the 2Gs for the phone. However, I will say this. I saw a lot of reviews on YouTube on this phone, and a lot of reviewers said the positives outweighed the negatives on this phone. So I said, you know what? I financed it. Samsung gave me the option to do that, and they gave me a 30-day return policy on this phone. In addition, I'm trading in my Note 20, which they only gave me 124, and they gave me a $50 credit towards the phone. Also, if you do plan on getting this phone, because I don't know if any other reviewers have said this, Samsung will give you complimentary headphones for this device. You have to call the Samsung customer care line and tell them that you want the complimentary headphones for this phone, and they will give it to you. So just a little food for thought there. So what I'm going to do today is just unbox it and pretty much just give you my initial feelings on this. I'm not a professional, obviously, YouTuber, so you're not going to see a lot of stuff from me as far as specs or anything like that. I'm just a common person, and I decided to take a chance on something new, something innovative. And real quick, before I open this phone, I will commend one thing. I love tech. I'm not here sitting to bash any company in particular. The best computer I've ever used in my life has been an iMac, which belongs to Apple. And I love the iMac. But I'm not a fan of their iPhones. I think it's too restrictive. And my 2 weeks that I had experience with that phone, I really didn't like it, right? And Apple really, to me, Apple really doesn't take chances on bringing out new products that test the waters of innovation. At least not anymore, in my opinion. Samsung, I got to give it to them. Samsung throws everything at the consumer. If you want a overall media consumption experience, you go with the S line. If you want a overall everything in the kitchen sink mentality type of phone, you get the Note series. If you don't have enough money for those, you can go and get the A series. In fact, I got the Galaxy A50 for my dad, and he loves that phone. So, and it's a good phone. And Samsung takes those risks. They're a company that can afford to do that, but also they're willing to do that. There's other companies that do the same thing, but I commend Samsung for taking a chance and taking out something like this. So I'm going to put the video on pause. I'm going to open it, and then I'm going to give you my initial thoughts on this, and pretty much go over probably some of the stuff that's in the box, the specs and all that stuff. So, all right, guys, welcome back. So real quick, before I continue, I know I contradicted myself a little in the other video. I said I wasn't going to talk about specs, and then I said I was. Again, I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm going to make mistakes along the way. Just bear with me, and we'll get through it, as I said before. I put more lighting in there so you guys can see a little better. And I went ahead and I opened up the tape. So let me go ahead and open this up. Okay. So right off the bat, very nice presentation from Samsung. I've never seen a phone like this before, at least an unboxing like this, other than this phone. So let's see what's in the box. Okay. So, changing the shape to the future. Okay, you sure are, Samsung. So, we got some, I guess this is books and stuff like that. We're going to go ahead and put this to the side. And right now, this is the main course right here. Jesus Christ. Look at this. So they give you a disclaimer from the beginning. They say, these are the care instructions for this phone. Do not press the screen or front camera lens with a hard or sharp object, such as your pen or fingernail. Doing so can result in scratches or dents. When holding the device, make sure there's no objects such as cards, coins, or keys placed in between the screens. Cause damage. No dust and waterproof proofing on this phone. So a little concerning for me coming from a Note 8 that does have dust and water resistance, but we'll wait and see. So let's gotta be a little bit more careful with the phone. So it comes with a screen protector installed, not to remove it, and you can't. This device have magnets. Can't keep a safe distance from your device. Credit cards and medical devices. Okay, so we can't have this next to anything that will cause it to malfunction or something like that. Okay, so there you go. Get some focus here. This is the Galaxy Z Fold 2. Now on the side you have a fingerprint sensor, volume up and down buttons. Here is the 3 camera modules in the back. And here is the first screen. And here's the main screen. Up here you have a speaker grill. You have the mic right there. You have the charging port. And the second speaker grill. So there you go. So let me put the phone down for a minute, and then I'll take off the rest of the stuff. Oh, hold on. Let's see what else is in here. You get the Galaxy Premier service. You get the power brick here. Okay. Pretty good size. And right here you have the charging cable, USB Type-C. All right. And this is probably the SIM ejection tool or something like that. Try to see if there's anything in here. There's not. Put that back in because I got to put this phone back in once I'm done until I get my protective case. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Okay, and then we'll go from there. I'll turn it on for you guys, all right? Hold on one second. I'm going to put the phone down just a minute. Okay. All right. All right, so there it is. I decided to go with the black because everybody wanted to go with the bronze. I said, you know what? I think black is a more elegant feel to it. Then we'll go from there. So let me see that first fold. Wow. Let me see. Wow. This looks nice. Let me fold it up. Fold it a little again. Wow. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let me turn this phone on and then we'll go from there. Let me see. Might be turning the wrong button on. Ah, there you go. Yep, wrong button. Holy shit, this looks nice. Woo! Man. Wow. That's all I got to say. Man, I've never seen anything like this. Starting Android. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and then I'll give you my initial thoughts on it. So stand by. Alright, so welcome back. So, I set up the phone. I played around with it for a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you, it's the experience that I was looking for. Let me tell you. Um, this phone, let me give you a quick demonstration. So, I set up my fingerprint and all that stuff, and yeah, there you go. All right, so you can see full screen in the front. Looks pretty good. And then let me open this up here. There you go, boom, voila. So this phone is amazing. I was messing around with this phone. I was testing out some videos here. You probably won't be able to notice, but this video here looks amazing. Look at the sound of this video. The sound is crazy. So as you can see, like this. YouTube. Yeah, that Samsung. Then I gotta deactivate that. There you go. I mean, so far I gotta say, and then when you close it, yeah. Try to open it again. Yeah, I'm recording. I gotta do everything with one hand. So, but so far, this is the experience I was hoping for. As time goes on, I'll probably update you guys on my my day to day with the phone, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. But so far, I'm impressed. It's the different experience I was looking for. Definitely worth. Well, let me not jump the gun here. So let's see how this goes in the next couple of days, and I'll come back and I'll give you guys a more full not review slash just my thoughts on it. So far, so good. The build quality is good. It's heavy, very heavy. Here's the back. I kind of wish they would have made this a matte finish more than glass, but it is what it is. I gotta wait till I get the case from Samsung, and then we'll go from there. But so far so good. The screen is very zippy, very Microsoft apps, Samsung apps, the usual Google apps, the Samsung apps, widgets. I don't even know if Facebook works. So still doing updates, still doing a couple of things, and we go from there. But while this is updating, let's go back out. Yeah, I am very. Let's see if I can change the wallpaper on this and get a different wallpaper. So when you pinch in, it's just like every other Samsung phone. So if you've had a Samsung phone before, it's pretty much going to be a familiar process for you. So there's not really much of a learning curve with Samsung. Uh, However, if you're coming from an Apple phone or another phone, you're probably going to have to get adjusted to it a little bit. But I feel that it's not that bad. I think once you get used to it, you should be fine. So here's a dynamic lock screen. I'm going to do some wallpapers. Then we go from there. Themes. You change themes, change all sorts of stuff. Top. I should just do free. I'm not going to go in here and start paying for shit. You know what I'm saying? We got not a nice wallpapers here. Got these animated ones for free right here. You see how this is. It's pretty good. That's one thing about Samsung. They throw everything at you, man. So even if you don't want it, they'll give it to you. Which is good because, you know, after you pay $2,000 for a phone, you want to make sure you're getting the best, you know. So that's the video one. Let's try Dragon Ball, for example. I'm a big fan of anime too, so. Yep, nothing here. So, well, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and bore you guys more than you guys are probably already bored. So, it's a good phone. I'll update you guys as time goes on, and we'll go from there. Thank you very much for tuning in, and stay tuned.